What's going on YouTube? Welcome to today's video. I've got a great video for you guys today because we're going to be talking about how do you take product photos for your Amazon FBA products or business, right? So this is going to be something that is underestimated for a lot of people, and I know a lot of people can be confused about this because they're thinking like, yo, when it comes to photos on Amazon, does the supplier take the photos? Do I use their photos? Do I use my competitors' photos? Do I take the photos myself with like my iPhone and just boop, bop, boom, and then just do it? I'm gonna break it down for you guys, and I'm gonna give you guys some tools and resources, and stick to the end of the video for me to give you a special referral and discount code to what I use for my photography. All right, so stick around, let's get into this video. We're gonna hit some major points, so let's do it. All right, so let's start off with why do photos on Amazon matter, and why is it such an important thing? Why do we need amazing photos for Amazon products? So let's keep this in a perspective that makes sense, right? So when we go shopping, like let's say we go to Target, Walmart, something like that, when we look at products, we're touching them, we're feeling them, we're getting an idea of what the quality is like and seeing if we really like it, reading the boxes and see what it's including. And that's really how we make the decision. If it comes with a lot of benefits and features that we like and it has good quality, we're likely going to buy it. So on Amazon, you clearly cannot touch or feel the product. So for customers, they depend on your product photos to really decide on, okay, is this a professional high quality product, or am I just gonna get like cheated out or something, right? So it is super crucial that you have photos that doesn't look like it's been taken by your iPhone, that doesn't look like a 5-year-old took these photos, or your little brother or your little sister. We want to make sure that we come off as professionals, like we're a legitimate business, and that we know what we're doing and we care about our products and we care about our customers. Now, the great thing about photos, when you have great photos on Amazon, if you have great photos, it can be a game changer for your product, right? So it can turn a product that might be a little bit mediocre into an amazing looking product, right? So product photos can definitely lead to more clicks and more conversions, which means more sales. When we go on Amazon, people are just kind of scrolling through and then kind of clicking on all these different products, but they want to go for the products that look interesting off the bat and that kind of look like they're kind of clickbait in a way, right? And then they'll go through the rest of your photos, and when they look through the rest of your photos, they already kind of decide from there, based off of your price as well, whether they want to buy your product or not. So how do we take these photos? So do we grab them from our suppliers? Obviously we don't take them ourselves, but where are we getting these photos from? So my recommendation that I've been doing for my business is that I always outsource my photography, okay? So I always have somebody else do it for me because they're the professionals, they know what they're doing, they know what, how to make an image crystal clear and things like that. But you don't want to just get any photographer, right? You want people who are specifically in the Amazon game and specialize in Amazon product photography because they're familiar with the landscape, they're familiar with the style of product photos that work well and convert well on Amazon, okay? The kind of images you're gonna need are, number one, you're gonna need one main image. This is gonna be the first image that your customers see. This is gonna be your clickbait image. The next one is going to be 3 infographics right after that. These infographics should entail of like the product benefits and features. And then last 3 from there, so you should have a total of 7 images. The last 3 should be lifestyle photos of the product actually being in use. And I'm gonna go into my computer and kind of show some examples as well. All right, so here's an example of product photography that we really want to aim for, okay? So what we have here is a massage gun. So we have 8 images here, but we just need 7. And we're gonna go through examples of the main image, the infographics, and also the lifestyle photo. So here is the first image. This is a white background image. So your first main image needs to be under a white background. So they can't be under a black background, can't be like in like a room or whatever. It needs to be a pure white background. It needs to show what the product includes as well, all right? And then when we go through these photos, you're gonna see next up, this is what an infographic looks like. This is what basically shows the features and the benefits of the product. And here is another one that's kind of like a mix of lifestyle and also infographic. So you can also kind of interchange those two or mix them together, the style of it, of an infographic and a lifestyle, of it being in use and showing that, but also having some text that kind of gives some more benefits about the product, right? Here we have a straight up infographic, and then here's more of a mix of infographic and lifestyle. And that's another lifestyle one right there, infographic, and then lifestyle. All right, so you're seeing a mix of it, and there's a certain flow of the product images that are in a certain order that kind of speaks to the customer, right? So we're seeing what the main image is, and then we start going into like, all right, so what is the use of this product? Like what can we do that's going to improve my lifestyle, or what kind of benefits can I get out of that product if I use this? And then kind of seeing more relatable items and getting a better understanding of what's so nice about this product, what makes it so different, right? So that's how we want to do product photography. All right, we want to make sure that it speaks to our customer and it really shows them that we're a trustworthy brand, a high quality brand, and we are worth buying for that sale. All right, so that's a pure example of that. So now when it comes to the main image of the product, that's probably the most important photo out of all of them, because it needs to be able to get our customers to click on our listing in the first place. It doesn't matter if all your other product photos are great if your customer doesn't even get on your listing in the first place. They have to actually be on your listing and click on it first, click on the name of your product for them to actually see what your other photos are about. So we need to be able to clickbait these photos or this main image. So make sure when you're doing your main image and you're trying to think of the adjustments you want to make and changes you want to make to the main, make sure it's something that's like, oh, I would click on that, right? So maybe there's some kind of graphic design on it. There's a little bit of like, I don't know, just some kind of different angles being put onto the product. It doesn't look like everyone else's. Make sure that it's also showing your ways of differentiating the product in the main image, like whether there's like a different style of this product that you have, or you're bundling it with something that's whatever your selling point of the product. Make sure it's in the main image and also in the other further images as well. Okay, don't take them yourself. You want to hire a professional team. Now that I'm speaking about the team as well, the team that I use for my product photography is called AMZ One Step. Okay, AMZ One Step. And these are a great set of guys who do specialize in Amazon product photography, and they have a whole package. And you might be thinking like, okay, I could go on Fiverr and like get some product photography for like $100 or something like that, but you're gonna get $100 results. If you want product photography that sells, that's gonna make you $10,000 a month, you need to be able to fork up the investment for that. Okay, so it's gonna be a lot more expensive when you hire an actual team than doing it yourself or going somebody on Fiverr, but it's better to do it right the first time than make the mistake of cheaping out in the first place and then end up paying for it later on, because you do end up paying it later on, whether it's an advertising cost or like paying for more and more photos over and over, just trying to make it better because you just didn't do it right the first time. You might as well do it right the first time, pay it up now, because then it's going to save you money down the line and save you the headache of that. So get your product photography done right. I do have a discount code for them if you want to use them. So if you guys use Kevin10 at checkout, you guys will get 10% off your order for product photography, and you guys are going to be so happy with the results because I've been using them for a while and I've been going back to them for my new products as well. And they're just really, really great people that I trust with this kind of work. And it's always great that because I could always work with them, and if I want to make adjustments to it, I can make adjustments to it. So if you guys think like, okay, the main image should be a little bit more spicy, a little bit more clickbaity, you can ask them for some of these ideas that you have to implement them into the main image or any other image itself, right? So they're great at communicating, they're great at getting things done. So I really recommend AMZ One Step for this. Now, moving forward, more benefits of getting your product photography done. You definitely want to know what you're looking for and what you're looking at. Like again, we said the main image needs to be clickbaity. The images cannot be too small either. They need to be at least 2000 by 2000, the dimensions and the pixels, so that Amazon can actually make your photo zoomable. So when you go on the listing, you can actually like hover over your image and it'll actually zoom in for you. That's gonna help a lot, because if it's not able to zoom, then your customers are gonna think it's kind of like, oh, I can't really see well, it's kind of blurry, it's not gonna work well, right? So you want to be crystal clear with your customers there with the images, and then your infographics, those 3 infographics need to be describing the benefits of your product, not just the features and like it's stainless steel or whatever, but what's the benefit of being stainless steel? It's probably more durable, it'll last longer, things like that. And next thing is, you don't want cheesy Photoshop images. A lot of the times your supplier's images will be kind of cheesy Photoshop. You want a team that knows how to work with Photoshop that makes it look seamless and doesn't look cheesy or corny. It looks very flawless, like well put together. That's why you need to get your product photography done by a team and not yourself, all right, or hiring somebody randomly on Fiverr, all right? So I suggest save your money for this kind of investment. It's not the cheapest option, but it's not the most expensive option either, right? It's a pretty fair deal, and I think you get a lot for your money, to be honest. So yeah, that's how you get product photography done on Amazon. And you don't have to use your supplier, you don't have to do it yourself. You can hire somebody else to do it for amazing work. So guys, be sure to check out my people at AMZ One Step. Of course, I'm going to be leaving a link in the description, also the code that you can use for 10% off. You guys can thank me later, and these are the hookups for my team. If you are a student of mine, you can actually get a bigger discount on that. So if you're enrolled, check that out as well. And of course, if you guys want to learn more about how to start on Amazon FBA, go ahead, check the link in the description below for my FBA Boss Academy, because I'm trying to help all you guys be bosses, you know what I'm saying? So that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, go make that money. Peace.